Everything starts fine. Arousal is there, the erection is strong, then somewhere in the middle, it fades. And when it happens, the shame hits immediately. You start questioning everything. Is it her? Is it you? Are you broken? I'm Julia Rhodes, and I help men over 60 across the US navigate intimate challenges that most people won't talk about openly. Today, we're tackling one of the most frustrating and humiliating experiences a man can face: losing your erection right in the middle of sex. If this has happened to you, you're not alone. Many men who have no trouble getting an erection at the start experience sudden loss of firmness during the act. And while it can feel embarrassing or even alarming, the truth is it's more common than you think, and it often has clear, manageable causes. Today, we're exploring the 3 most common reasons why this happens. Not just surface-level explanations, but what's actually going on inside your body and mind that leads to this loss of rigidity. By the end of this video, you'll understand your own body better, and more importantly, you'll know what steps to take moving forward. Before we get started, let me ask you, has this happened to you before? Have you started strong only to lose it halfway through? Drop a comment and let me know, because if the answer is yes, what I'm about to explain could change everything. First, let's talk about how an erection actually works. It's not just about arousal. It's a complex interaction between your brain, nerves, hormones, and blood vessels. When you're sexually stimulated, your brain sends signals down your spinal cord to the nerves in your pelvis. These signals trigger the release of nitric oxide, which relaxes the smooth muscles in your arteries, especially the ones inside your penis. This relaxation allows blood to rush into the spongy chambers of your penis. As these chambers fill, pressure builds. That pressure compresses the veins that normally allow blood to flow back out, effectively trapping the blood inside and keeping you hard. It's a delicate process. And if any part of this chain gets interrupted, whether by physical, psychological, or chemical factors, you lose rigidity. Now, let's get into the 3 main reasons this happens. The first and most overlooked reason is cardiovascular health. Erections depend heavily on proper blood flow, and the blood vessels involved are surprisingly small and sensitive. The artery that supplies your penis is only about 0.4 millimeters wide, much smaller than the arteries that supply your heart. Because of this, any issue that impairs circulation can affect your ability to maintain an erection. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, smoking, diabetes, even just aging. All of these narrow or stiffen your arteries. Sometimes, erectile issues are actually the first warning sign of broader vascular problems. When your arteries become less flexible, the amount of blood that can flow into your penis decreases. The erection might start strong, but it can't be sustained because not enough blood is reaching those chambers to keep the pressure up. It's not just about your heart. It's about your entire circulatory system. And when the vessels in your penis are affected, it's often a signal that other parts of your body are under strain too. The second reason involves the structural integrity of your penis itself. There's a tough fibrous layer that surrounds those spongy chambers. Its job is critical. As your penis fills with blood, this layer expands and compresses the veins that would otherwise let blood flow back out. That compression is what traps the blood inside and keeps you firm. But when this layer becomes less elastic, often due to chronic conditions like diabetes, it fails to apply enough pressure. Blood starts leaking back out too soon, even while arousal is still present. This is called venous leak, and it's one of the more frustrating causes because everything seems to work at first, until it doesn't. This issue is especially common in men with poorly controlled diabetes, which can damage tissue over time and affect how well it functions. The layer needs to be flexible and strong to maintain pressure. When it becomes rigid or thinned, your ability to sustain an erection decreases significantly. The third reason is psychological, and it's more powerful than most men realize. Stress, anxiety, performance pressure, these emotional factors trigger the release of adrenaline, the hormone that prepares your body for fight or flight. While that's useful in dangerous situations, it's the exact opposite of what your body needs for sex. Adrenaline is a vasoconstrictor, meaning it tightens your blood vessels and reduces blood flow, including to your penis. That means even if arousal is high and the initial erection happens, elevated stress levels can literally shut the process down mid-act. This is especially common in younger men or those in new relationships where there's pressure to perform or impress. Your brain plays a central role in sexual function, and if your thoughts are dominated by worry, it can block the signals needed to keep the erection going. The result isn't lack of interest, it's a physiological reaction to psychological tension. So what can you actually do about these three causes? If poor blood flow is the issue, improving your overall circulation is key. That means managing conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes, quitting smoking, losing excess weight, and committing to regular physical activity. Medications like Cialis or Viagra can help by enhancing blood flow, but they work best when the underlying health issues are also being addressed. For problems with that fibrous layer, especially in men with diabetes, the focus should be on tight glucose control. Keeping blood sugar stable can help prevent further damage. In more advanced cases, there are medical treatments like penile injections that can help maintain an erection, even when venous leak is present. And when the root cause is psychological, therapy can be incredibly effective. Working with a sex therapist or psychologist can help reduce performance anxiety and break the cycle of stress-related erectile issues. Sometimes just knowing you're not alone and that this is treatable makes a huge difference. Real quick, if this is giving you clarity on something you've been struggling with, hit that subscribe button. You're getting this information for free, and subscribing costs you nothing but helps us keep creating content like this. Just hit it and turn on notifications. So here's the bottom line. Experiencing a loss of erection during sex can feel discouraging, but it doesn't define your masculinity or your worth. In most cases, it's not a mystery. It's a signal. Whether it's your heart, your hormones, your stress levels, or your lifestyle, your body is trying to communicate something. And the sooner you listen, the sooner you can take back control. You don't have to go through this alone, and you don't have to settle for uncertainty or frustration. Talk to a doctor, explore your options, and don't be afraid to ask for help, whether it's physical, emotional, or both. Now tell me, has this happened to you? And if so, what do you think was the cause? Drop a comment and let's talk about it. And if this helped, hit that like button. I'm Julia Rhodes, a sex therapist, and I'll see you in the next one.